I'm quitting my job to be a stay-at-home dadsteader. That's right. Starting at the end of this school year, I'm going to be staying home and not going back to work no more. So I've been a middle school band director for the last 6 years. And, that's what I went to school for. That's why I have tons of college student loan debt, unfortunately. And it's something I really loved. I've known I wanted to be a middle school band director since the first day I took band class in 5th grade. And I just really have that passion for teaching music. However, I have a really big passion for what we're doing here on this property. Obviously building this house and starting to do more things to be more self-sufficient with raising our own food and just trying to provide a more interesting and better life for our family. It's getting cold, so we ran inside and grabbed a jacket really quick. So anyhow,
continuing.
This will be my last school year teaching and my last year reporting really to any boss at all. I've really enjoyed my career teaching. I really love teaching kids. However, things change. Any teacher will tell you that it's not what it used to be, the teaching profession. And, where I'm working at now is a wonderful place. I have great students that I teach, great staff that I work with. It's just, it's not my thing really anymore. And more so than that, it's time for me to come home and focus on this stuff up here in our family. And part of the reason why we can actually make such a big decision to have me quit is because Natalie is just killing it. It was a little windy and cold out there, so we came inside of Natalie's recording booth, which is a great way to segue to her career a little bit.
I just record audiobooks. I get paid to talk, but it's basically work as an actor. Narrating books, voices, accents, characters, telling stories. It's the best job ever, and my training set me up perfectly for it. As an opera singer and being on stage and lifelong lover of books, but it's very time intensive, and we just wanted to be really transparent about finances. Like, we wouldn't be doing this if we hadn't really thought through this. So we're gonna have insurance through my work. I joined SAG-AFTRA, and the health insurance plan is excellent. Also, we are losing money because I'm the stay-at-home parent.
Yeah.
So the amount of hours that I'm able to work is heavily influenced by kids being sick and half days at school and teacher work days. And Don can't take off because he's a school teacher and he has to be there all the time.
Yeah, she's a stay-at-home parent right now, and she's making more than double the salary. So it's just like, it just doesn't make sense for
It stopped making sense at some point.
It doesn't work out, and she's losing out on time that she can record, and that's just money. She's got independent contracts with authors and publishers, and the quicker she can turn out a book, the quicker we get more money coming in to help pay for the house and pay the bills.
And it's also a sanity thing.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah.
To be working every weekend and many evenings trying to get time in the booth in addition to taking care of the kids. And if Don is able to do a lot of the heavy lifting with the kids and house stuff and work on finishing up the house, I can focus a lot more in here and get more done. And then he also has some business plans for things that he wants to do, things that he's wanted to do for years, actually.
Yeah, so I'm going to stay at home. Like I said, I'm going to be a stay-at-home dadsteader. I'm going to take care of the girls, cook meals, clean house, and also start to get things going on the homestead, whether it's growing food, getting animals for food, infrastructure, just creating our homestead. We've been up here getting close to 2 years now. It'll be 2 years this summer. And there's still so much we want to do, but obviously the house comes first. So I want to finish that house, start the homestead, take care of the girls, and then also start up a little side business. It's something I've been looking forward to for a really long time. It's growing microgreens, and if you've ever heard of it, you know how awesome they are. They are a very nutrient-dense produce. A microgreen, basically, you take virtually anything that grows from seed and grow it to just a very small size, and then you harvest it. And all that nutrient that normally would be in a large, full head of cabbage or a full leaf of arugula in a very small package is very, very good for you, and it sells really well. And we're in Northern Virginia, where there's a lot of nice restaurants. We're within 10 miles of 10 vineyards and wineries, and people got to eat. So I'm going to try this business out. I have everything ready to go for it. In fact, we're going to start growing our first trays of microgreens this week. And it's just a matter of going out there and finding restaurants and people that want that really kind of higher end produce. And there's potential for me to be making on the low end like $300 a week, and on the high end close to $1,000 a week. So again, very side hustle.
But we don't need the income to survive. So we would like to get it going, but we're going to be okay if it takes time for that to get going. And I feel like a big theme for us in our marriage has been just supporting each other no matter what's going on. I mean, when I started narrating audiobooks about 2 years ago, Don was working full time. I was teaching a lot of piano students and working a church job, evenings and weekends, and being home with the girls during the day. And when I came to him with this audiobook idea, it involved setup. It involved buying equipment, and a lot of money and time spent going to conferences, meeting publishers. And I introduced it like with trepidation, like maybe I can get into this in a couple years. And Don was like, no, buy everything now. Do it. You want to do it? And it meant so much to me because I had already been spending so much money and time. I'm getting teared up. I already spent so much money and time trying to be an opera singer, and he just supported me so much, and it's worked out so well. So yeah, if he wants to do something different, I'm gonna support him, and we're gonna figure it out, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah, she's just like I've tried to support her. She supported me. There's been really long hours with teaching band. I'm not a high school band director, but I've been working some pretty long days, especially when it's concert season and taking spring trips to the amusement park and all that kind of stuff. She's been very supportive, and she's just super talented. So when we saw the opening for her to take this new career, we had to go for it, and luckily
it's worked out.
Yeah, it's working out
better
great.
Than we hoped. So.
Yeah, she's literally about to go to a conference at the end of the month to speak about starting up and starting your career, because she's done it, and it's awesome. You can lose a lot of money trying to homestead or trying to farm, especially in the first couple of years. And the thing is, we're not relying on our property to make money. We're not relying on a farm to bring in income. We've got her doing awesome stuff, so that's how we can make that decision. So don't feel like we're just like going on a whim and living on the mountain by ourselves and all that kind of stuff. We're okay financially.
We're still paying our bills, paying off student loans.
Yeah, we've got our bills just like anybody else, but our lifestyle that we do live is very low cost. We don't buy a lot of extra stuff. We'll make a full video at some point about building with cash and how we were able to do that. With her income and a little bit of side income from me,
we'll be fine.
We'll be just fine. So we're super excited for this new chapter in our lives. I'm really excited to spend more time at home with the girls and get this house finished. Gosh, the plan for the house, for those of you that have been following along with the home build, I'd like to have everything finished on the inside except for the master bathroom where I'm now growing the microgreens.
Yes.
We're going to have everything finished, hopefully, by the holiday.
Don't even say a date. It won't happen.
Not a date, not a very specific date, but by the holidays. I would like for the girls to have their room up in the loft for the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas-ish time. We
really realized that working weekends and evenings, it was going to take us years to get where we wanted to be. But it should accelerate. It should speed up.
Yeah, we should be able to get this house done this calendar year. We're like 99% done. And then we can start to focus on doing fun things on the homestead, growing our food, and all the while just keeping going with her career and living our little mountain life. Well, before signing off, I just wanted to take a quick second and say thank you to everybody out there who's been watching our videos, commenting, offering words of encouragement, whether you're friends, family, random people on the internet. We really appreciate you. It's been really cool to see our channel grow and just to see everybody following along on our journey up here on our little mountain. We can't wait to share more with you with this exciting year we have planned for us. Lots of changes, and it's going to be good. We'll see you guys in the next video. Dude, this booth is so small. I've got like half a butt cheek on the seat.
Don't fall off. You know we have professional audio equipment in here, and we're using your cell phone, like, because you think that the professional audio equipment makes your lisp stand out more.
I have a speech impediment, okay?
It's
It's
cute.
not funny. You're laughing at me.